Oh, you're really the champion?
The audacity.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening is set for one fall, and this is for the Hurricane Pro Women's Championship. When the bell says the man in charge of the action will be Radio. Introducing first, the challenger. She hails from Moon Creek, Georgia. She is Hell's favorite harlot. This is Priscilla Kelly.
No, it's not going to Moon Creek, baby.
And introducing her opponent. She hails from Des Moines, Iowa. She is the reigning and defending Hurricane Pro Women's Champion, the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe.
Well, that's on them because they're jealous, baby.
They think you're a crappy champion.
Heather Monroe demanding a little bit more respect here from the challenger, Priscilla Kelly. And perhaps well, I have a feeling that this official, Radio I believe is his name, he's going to call this thing right down the middle.
Are you making up stuff?
Despite the protest from one Heather Monroe. And it's interesting that she would protest. Let's catalog back a few months and hop in the DeLorean, if you will, and head back to about 5 months ago when she captured the Hurricane Pro Women's Championship, courtesy of Joey Ryan, who gave her that opportunity against Miranda Alizé directly after Miranda had to defend that title in an intergender match. A match in which Miranda turned a sucker into a Tootsie Roll. Anything can happen here at Queens of the Ring. And that moment became one of the most viral in pro wrestling history. Priscilla Kelly's action was cut just a bit short at the inaugural Queens of the Ring due to a knee injury. And we'll see if that plays a part in this match in any way here tonight. Heather Monroe has an opportunity here to prove that her title win was not a fluke. Challenger with wrist control from behind early into a headlock here. Monroe's meteoric rise to stardom in pro wrestling has been something to behold, especially in the last 12 months. You name a promotion around the country, and there's a very good chance that she has been featured on the marquee. Recently appearing at Ladies Night Out as well. Oh, and Heather. I know the Summer Olympics are right around the corner. There was some gymnastics work from her. A perfect 10 on the landing and then slaps the taste out of the challenger's mouth.
Do you give up? Hey, sportsmanship. Because I just feel like being an asshole. Cool? Are we cool?
you can prove your actual skill.
You know, I don't blame radio for not getting in the middle of this. I know Heather Monroe is concerned that the official might be biased in this matchup, but I think he's doing what any man would do in this situation. Let's just get the hell out of it, you know? As what we thought was going to be a physical contest for the Hurricane Pro Women's Championship has turned into a war of words between Priscilla Kelly and Heather Monroe. And now they're asking radio to show his guns. Well, this is not exactly Hogan and Andre, but nevertheless, we're going to have a test of strength.
No, don't do it.
Oh! And I believe that's what's called a receipt, as Priscilla Kelly responds with a slap across the face of the Hurricane Pro Women's Champion. Roll up from behind. Heather Monroe slips out. Now an arm drag on the champion, and Priscilla Kelly attempts to assert her dominance here in the main event. Flying forearm into the corner, follows it up with a second. Champion looks like she may be on Dream Street right here as Priscilla Kelly with the trifecta. That shot downstairs might have been enough, but Heather Monroe, wisely, one could say, slides to the outside and calls a 30-second timeout here. Priscilla Kelly charging up for what looked like a dive to the outside. Oh, and Heather takes a shot to the shoulder and arm, courtesy of Hell's favorite, Harlot. And the champion now being put on the rack. As Priscilla Kelly used that metal post to rearrange the spine of the champion.
Hurry, do it. Somebody hold it. Seriously.
Priscilla Kelly here. Priscilla Kelly inviting a member of the crowd to hold the champion. Well, that is a bonus feature that I don't believe they thought was going to occur when they did their ticket scan here tonight. Heather Monroe face first on the hardest part of the ring. Will the championship change hands here? It won't. 2.5. Oh, and it looks like that knee that we discussed earlier in the matchup may be playing a role in this match as well. Priscilla Kelly becoming the unluckiest competitor here at Queens of the Ring. And Heather Monroe not going to give her any time to call a timeout, but radio may need to stop this match. Priscilla Kelly may have been playing possum. That knee looks like it's still bothering her. Heather Monroe goes downstairs again. Shotgun drop kick to the temple. Heather Monroe smells blood in the water, folks. Goes to work once again on that right knee. Pin attempt. Rolls up with the right knee on that pin attempt. Whatever she can do, Heather Monroe spots a window of opportunity to take advantage in this matchup and retain her championship. And Hell's favorite, Harlot, is on one leg now in this championship matchup. Slips out again.
That was close.
And once we cease the action here tonight live on YouTube, we invite all of the fans at home watching us live to check out TitleMatchNetwork.com for one of the largest libraries, pin attempt here. Check out one of the largest collections of independent professional wrestling content anywhere on the web. It's TitleMatchNetwork.com. Got to get those plugs in there, folks, but a lot of action in the ring. We're going to call it as it happens. The challenger standing on one good leg, trying to trade with the champion, but Heather Monroe knows all she has to do is continue to go downstairs on that right knee and get an advantage. On the Gypsy, fighting back now. As that adrenaline sets in, it may be just enough for one final second win for the champion, who powers down Heather Monroe. Hell's favorite, Harlot. Bicycle kick lands on the chin. Is it enough to capture the Hurricane Pro Women's Championship 2? And 99%. Less than a split second. And Heather Monroe would have conceded that Hurricane Pro Women's Championship.
There you go.
Priscilla Kelly. Oh, she is in a bad way here. A modified coup de grace on the back. Heather Monroe, 1, 2 to retain. She can't. Not yet. As Priscilla Kelly digs down once again, showing tremendous heart, despite having to wrestle this main event on one good leg. Succession of kicks here, and now a backstabber, which will rearrange the spinal cord for sure, but will it be enough to retain the championship? Another near fall, but the match rolls on. And the girl on one good leg is going to try and take one good arm to potentially even the odds here, but it turns into a pin attempt. It's the only way right now Heather Monroe can brace out of this. And now a single leg crab.
What do you say?
That right knee of Priscilla Kelly's has faced tremendous damage throughout this matchup. And now that single leg crab putting maximum pressure on the cartilage and the ligaments on that right knee, which has been damaged. Priscilla Kelly reaches out and grabs that bottom rope.
Let's go. We're off the rope.
out. Shot to the head and then drops her. 1, 2 to retain. Heather Monroe gets the W.
And still Hurricane Pro Women's Champion, Heather Monroe.
Heather Monroe successful in her first defense of the Hurricane Pro Women's Championship at Queens of the Ring.